this is Jared with Tiger Strength Training. If you are going to work with an online strength coach, or if you're moving into an online strength training program from working with a coach in person, you're going to want to consider collecting the best videos so that your coach can see everything they need to see to get the information they need to coach you well. Now that's important because there's going to be types of motion occurring in all three planes. It's important for your coach: the transverse plane, the sagittal plane, and the frontal plane. And because of that, it's going to be very important to orient the camera in such a way to collect all of that material. This video is to show you the best place, the best view for each of those lifts to make sure your coach can see everything that they need. The three things to consider are: firstly, you want to make sure to get as much important view from either from the front or directly from the back. Secondly, everything that you need from the side. And thirdly, everything in the correct, like between the hip and the shoulder. So what you're about to see is everything that you need. Also, super important thing that some of my clients can't seem to remember to do: make sure the camera's far enough away so that the coach can see your entire body during the lift, and that your body is in the center of the camera during that lift. With that being said, here's where the camera should be for each of the lifts. So here is a visual show of where the camera should be. So here's our lifter, and about 45 degrees to the back and to the left, to the right, and then set up about hip height. This is going to be correct for most lifts. Now for the squat specifically, on the side, you're going to want to make sure that you can see the depth, so that you want the hips to go below the top of the knees. You're going to want to see the angle of the spine, the angle of the neck, and where the eyes are facing. But also, it's important from the very back of the squat that you can see the heel width, the grip width, and the angle of the toes. So that's why this 45-degree angle is ideal. And then, of course, down around hip height is going to give the best view of where exactly the hips are when they cross below the knee. So this is the ideal video right here. Also, bear in mind we can see the whole lifter. Now, for the press, like all lifts, the most important thing we need to see is if the bar is remaining over the middle of the foot. So that's why we need some data from the side. But from the front, we want to see feet width, we want to see hand width, we want to see if the elbows are being kept in nice and tight. So that's why, again, 45-degree angle is perfect. This time from the front, and different from the squat. You want the press to be a little bit higher, probably around the shoulder angle is perfect. Now for the bench press, from the side, you're going to want to see the arc, where the barbell starts over the shoulder joint, moves down towards the top of the chest. And then, of course, you want to see the grip width, which is super important, and the feet width as well. And then down here around the hips is going to allow us to see the arch of the back. Perfect. So this angle is just about where we need to be. And then for the deadlift from the side, we're going to have to see, of course, the bar over the midfoot, and we're going to want to see the setting of the back. But from the front, it's really important to see the toe angle, the heel width, and the grip width. So, like all the other lifts, we're going to compromise and get about 45 degrees. And then, of course, we want just to get a little bit lower because we want to make sure that we can see the entirety of the body at a straight on angle. So this is exactly where we're going to want to be for that deadlift.